Hi everyone, this is Mitch, and it is Monday, April 24th, 2017. And of course, we are here on Facebook Live like we are every weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, I don't live in the Eastern Time Zone, but kind of use that as the generic. Of course, we're live on Facebook Live and live simulcasting on YouTube Live. I think the picture is definitely improved here on Facebook, but it's always really good on YouTube. I don't know why that is, but if you guys want to really see what the picture's supposed to look like, you can see it over on YouTube. If you want to, of course, participate in what we do here, you can do that better off on Facebook. But of course, please like and follow our page and like this video. It's what keeps everything free. Of course, if you're here in the first 5 minutes and you give out that hashtag Mitch Wins or Mitch Live, you're entered into our daily drawing for a free 5-day Premium Plus membership. And then on Tuesdays, we give out a 1-month Premium Plus membership for everyone that likes and follows our videos. We do a drawing from all of those people. So when you buy a year, question here, when you buy a premium, do you rate every day's games from best to worst? No, I don't rate every single game, just the premium picks. My Saturday picks all won. Yeah, they did on Saturday, our final Saturday planned show that we're going to do. Did a hello over there, Jamie on YouTube. And of course, we don't look back, we only look forward. And hopefully over on Facebook, the camera's a lot better than it used to be. We have the new camera that we started using last week, and hopefully you guys can get the clear background. So I had to start shooting inside for a while because it was just horrible. It was just like I was all dark and there was glare and all kinds of stuff going on. But got the new camera, and hopefully you guys can see now the view that I always talk about that we have here in Maui from my house. It's ridiculous, right? Who would have thought this would ever happen? Certainly it wasn't something that I banked on or ever even people say, oh, you must be living your dream. Nah, this is way beyond. But yeah, I gave out a horrible pick yesterday on an impromptu Facebook Live. To make it even worse, I added them as premium picks even twice. So I double lost and triple lost. And some jackass, of course, has to go on Facebook, messaged a bunch of you guys talking about like how lousy my pick is. So if people are ever messaging you about my picks, by all means report them to me so we can block them. If they're trying to sell you something, if anyone contacts you regarding anything that we do here live, by all means let me know, contact me, and I will take care of you. Yeah, I see people moving back and forth between Facebook and YouTube, and you guys can see the view from my patio from both these cameras now. A lot better than the camera used to be, but over on YouTube it is spectacular. But anyways, hopefully we get some spectacular results. It's a light card today, not gonna lie. Yeah, the A's totally let us down, but but we had we nailed all 3 picks on Saturday. And this person also said I know he's telling people that I lost my lock, but yeah, everyone knows my best bets are in the premium area, even if it's not always 100%. Yeah, I don't really care about the other people. I don't beat myself up. I don't pat myself on the back too much on our wins. Like someone said right out of the gate, I hit all 3 winners on Saturday. Don't pat myself on the back. Don't kick myself too much when it's down. We're going to give everybody about another minute to get settled in here, and then we're going to get in and ready to go. In the meantime, be sure to like our video. And of course, if you haven't done so already, like and follow our page. Yeah, Danny, this is a beautiful view. This is the view from my house, and believe it or not, I might even be moving from this house in the not so distant future. And the other house has a view too, but I don't know. We kind of redid this house, and now my wife is ready to move. So we're going to look at a new house tomorrow. I'm not saying I'm moving. I mean, I like it here. I mean, it's not a lot to like, I'd say. Certainly beyond any house I ever thought I would own. So it's it's pretty much. Wayne's asking who I like in the Derby. So far, it's Classic Empire. I think he's the favorite, but I really like the way he looked in Arkansas. You can't have my current house, but it probably will be on the market. I live in Maui, Hawaii. It's a city called Kihei. It's a beach town. Brandon's asking what city I live in. It's Kihei, Hawaii, and it's in the south shore of Maui. It's a little beach surfing town that I live in. I live kind of up the hill, as you can see, and then we have the view overlooking the Pacific Ocean. And in the winter months, which will, of course, we'll be here for, you guys will be able to see whales breaching out of the water over my shoulders if we're still in this house. If we're in the new house, we'll have to see what the view is like there. No, I'm not selling my house for free, unfortunately. I wish I could. I would if I could. You guys know that. But what's the property tax yearly on this house? I don't know. I don't pay the bills. I got an accountant that does that stuff. But when it's listed, I'm sure the real estate market is out of hand in Hawaii. It's crazy. You can't buy a house in our city, in the entire city that I live in, not like even with the view like this or whatever. I think the lowest listed house is a single family home is for like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, like 1,200 square feet or something. Is like $800,000 or something ridiculous. It's way out of hand. There's houses like down the street from me where some of the movie stars that you guys might see on movies, some pretty much some of the most famous ones, live right down the street from me. Their houses cost in the $28 million range, and that's if you ever see me out on the beach with Sam on Twitter. The last one that we shot, we were right outside Jim Carrey's house, and of course I know Jim. I see him running out on the beach, and he knows he likes to say hello to Sam more than he likes to say hello to me. But he still, he knows me. I know him. And there's, like I said, a bunch of other celebrities here. But in any event, let's get down to business. Saturday's winner was Patrick Ariel. I can't pronounce his name, but if he messages me here at Facebook at our Sports Chat Place page, I will give him a 5-day premium plus. So looks like Hawaii is out for Ed Delmas. Why is that? Is Jim a premium player? I don't know who Jim is. Jim. Oh, Jim Carrey. No, I don't think he likes sports too much. He wears a lot of wears the same type of stuff that I wear. A lot of concert T-shirts, like old concert T-shirts. Like I wear like Led Zeppelin and Grateful Dead a lot. He wears like the Ramones and stuff like that. Usually when I see him. But he definitely runs on the beach, and I could tell you guys a real interesting story about Jim Carrey after the first pick. I'll tell you how we met Jim Carrey. But we will get to our first pick, and I'm going to take the Chicago White Sox to beat the Kansas City Royals. I love the way Miguel Gonzalez has been playing since he was traded to the White Sox. I know Vargas pitched extremely well for the Royals. Way better than his career numbers, which we have to figure he's going to revert to those career numbers at some point. But I just feel that the White Sox at home are a pretty good team. They're definitely underrated, and we've gotten Richard Claus is saying no way Vargas is going to kill. But the problem that you have, Richard, is that the Royals don't score any runs at all. And facing Miguel Gonzalez, they're still going to score no runs. And the White Sox at home, they hit the ball extremely well. So I think that's where all the value is here, is on the White Sox. Of course, the White Sox coming off a day yesterday, plus 175 underdogs beating the Cleveland Indians. So even though they were, even though I don't know what 3-1 means, Richard, but whatever. Richard seems to think it's an under. I think it's probably an under too, because both these pitchers don't give up much. But the thing is, of course, where the White Sox play, where the White Sox play, also one of the easiest parks in baseball to hit home runs, and of course, easy for me to say hit a home run because I was always a singles double type hitter when I played baseball in high school. Played a few years. And of course, Brian Bittler is our resident softball killer on the softball tour. And he likes the White Sox in this one as well. I think you got to go for value, and it's a light card today. There's just not a lot. There's not a lot out there. Robert Hollister throwing up the 105. He's talking about how many people are on here. Joshua says he's got calls, he's got to run. But the beauty is this will be posted over on Facebook and on YouTube, and you can catch it on both channels. But in any event, I'm going to take the White Sox plus the 100, and then I'm going to tell you guys the quick story about how we met Jim Carrey. So we're walking down the beach with my wife and her friend Connie, and her has 3 dogs as well, and we have Sam. So this guy is running down the beach. He's got a full beard. He looks like a homeless person. I mean, basically. And Connie's dog Ginger takes off after this guy. He thinks he's a homeless guy. He's running, barking, and all of a sudden, he starts yelling at the dog, "Hey, control your dog! You better control your dog!" And Connie yells at him, "You look like a homeless person. You run like a girl." So he just keeps running and whatever. And so after I guess he was done running, we're coming back the other way down the beach. He's waiting outside of his house for us. He comes over and we think he's going to be all confrontational. Turns out it's Jim Carrey, and he's a hell of a nice guy. He's like, "Hey, my name is Jim. I just moved in. I could run up and down the beach all the time, and I'm probably going to be seeing your dogs a lot. So I didn't mean anything about it by it, and I'll just get to know the dogs better, and maybe the dogs will run with me or whatever." And now whenever we see him, he's just like the nicest guy in the world, and he always stops and says hello, and how are you, and really like real questions, like what are you guys doing this weekend, and and stuff like that. They're pretty weird, but anyways, that's how we met him, and like I said, we see him around pretty often. He's around. A lot of other celebrities live here. I know Woody Harrelson lives here. I don't see him. Willie Nelson lives here. Craig Trapp's parents actually met Willie Nelson when they stayed. I was off island for a while, and Craig's parents were staying at my house. I let them stay at my house. And yeah, Oprah lives here, and Craig's parents were staying at my house, and they happened to be over on the other side of the island, and they're just driving down the street, and they see Willie Nelson riding on a bike right next to him. They pull the car over, and they're taking pictures with Willie Nelson. Oh yeah, Willie's still alive, and he's selling weed. He's got Willie's Reserve, which I'm invested in. But Willie's awesome. He's one of the greatest songwriters of all time, and just a great entertainer. And of course, who else lives here? I said Owen Wilson, and Steven Tyler lives right down the street too. Just a lot of guys, and I tell you, you see them walking around, you run into them, just normal people, just like you and me. But speaking of normal people, they're all going to be in Atlanta tonight, where the Atlanta Hawks are taking on the Washington Wizards. I like the Hawks here. I've been on the Wizards a lot this season, and especially the Wizards are one of those teams. When it's a light line, they cover. When it's a big line, they don't cover. Pretty simple stuff, but getting points is something that's been really rare with the Wizards. I don't like the way that they're playing in this series, and I don't like the way that they're matching up against the Hawks. The Hawks got the best of it in Game 3, and I don't expect blowout city, that's for sure. But I really like the Hawks to beat the Wizards tonight, and I think they cover the 2.5 against them. Richard Claus does not agree with any picks that I make. So what we'll do is how about this? I'll say black. Richard, you feel free to say white over there. But over on YouTube. But yeah, I've been on the Wizards a bunch this season, but I don't like them here. I definitely like the Hawks. I just think that they're playing better basketball right now, and they've looked more athletic. And even in the games that the Wizards won, the Hawks have looked every bit as good, if not better than them. So our second pick for today, we'll go to the NBA. We'll take the Atlanta Hawks. I want to throw in a disclaimer here, though, on this pick. I was going to take Portland. I was going to take Portland plus the points. I think Golden State wins, and Portland takes the points. But something that I say we never do, we're going to do it here. Craig Trapp gave out Portland on the Picks and Parlays Facebook Live. So I just wanted to give a different pick than what we gave out there. But my original pick that I had written up here was Portland plus the points. I just think that Portland covers tonight. I think Golden State wins. Portland covers. I think the Hawks win and cover. So, Richard Claus, just, you know what, I'm about done with this guy. It was fun while it lasted. Now it's over. But anyways, I hate when people say no disrespect or whatever, and then they bash you. It's like, you totally mean disrespect. You know, I get it all the time. But Joey already took the Wizards money line, and of course, you know, that's the thing. So we have one more pick on today's show. I'll go through. Yeah, actually, you know, a lot of people asking about this game. My final pick for today's show, I'm going to take the Arizona Diamondbacks minus 150 against the Padres. And I don't know. I don't love this game as much as everybody else does. I got to say, this is a lean at best. You know, at the very, very least. Tyler Kelly, I don't see him. Tyler Keller. I don't, oh, I see him. He's just saying picks. I only see the one comment by him. Is there another one that I missed? Are they what? Are the Sox going to beat the Yanks tonight? The Sox don't play the Yankees tonight. I don't even know what this guy's talking about. He's not, it's a light card, but, anyways, yeah, I can't find it. I think I'm going to take Arizona here. This one is a lean at best. I actually like the White Sox pick the best of these three. Then the Hawks, then the D-backs. I kind of like Golden State better than the last two as well. So it would be White Sox, Portland, Hawks, Diamondbacks would be the order that I take them. The Bucks, I gave one side out of as the premium pick, and the other side was the expert opinion video pick. So if you go to sportschatexperts.com, you can get the video pick on that page. Is my pick on the total in the Bucks Raptors game. I recap. We don't take requests. We're not a band. We don't have the tip jar set up. I know I've seen other people talk about. Remember the people that tried to charge me the $97 for the free consultation? They do a show, and they talk about like how professional their show is. They have like the thing where you can make contributions or whatever, like donations on the show. It's like, how unprofessional is that? Just have a product that you sell that's really good, or, you know, make money some other way. But I'm not going to, you know, we don't beg for money. Oh, one thing I want to say, I know people are starting to tune out. I should have said this. You're going to want to be on Picks and Parlays Facebook broadcast at 4 p.m. tomorrow, or you're going to want to watch the replay. Free one-day Founding Fathers package tomorrow. I don't know if Craig's going to let me do it on this broadcast, but I'm going to tell you that tomorrow we're doing a free one-day Founding Fathers package on the Picks and Parlays page, so be sure to check that out. I can't emphasize it enough. I don't know if Craig's going to let me do it here at the Sports Chat Place one, but we're definitely doing it at Picks and Parlays. Free one-day Founding Fathers tomorrow. Join in, and I'll tell you how to do it. So let's just recap everything. Saturday's winner was Patrick. Congratulations. Our first pick was the White Sox, plus 100 against the Royals. Our second pick, the Hawks, minus 2.5 against the Wizards. Remember the asterisk on this one. The asterisk on this one is going to be, I like Portland and the points, was going to be the pick here, but it's not. And then my third pick for the show is the Diamondbacks. And I got to say that a lot of people here are on the Diamondbacks, and a lot of people, the public, is on Diamondbacks. Usually not a good sign. And it looks almost too easy, you know, with Greinke going. So I'm weary on that one. But it's a light card. It would have been one that I wouldn't have given out at all, to be honest with you, if I had anything else to give. So those are the picks for today's show. Be sure to like, follow, share, do all those good things. If you want premium picks, my best bets, sportschatplace.com, premium plus, or sportschatexperts.com. Check out Picks and Parlays tomorrow. Hopefully Craig lets me do it here as well. Free Founding Fathers. tomorrow. Pretty good deal. It doesn't get any easier than that, or better than that, or freer than that. They're free premium picks from Sports Chat experts. In any event, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. We'll see you. When would that be? Oh yeah, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time.